Welcome back. Halftime here at Newberg High School. Pacific Conference action featuring the Newberg Tigers. The Tigers' opponent tonight, the McMinnville Grizzlies. We've already done the girls' game. McMinnville girls beat the Newberg Tigers 55-42. This is the boys' game. Boys come in here. Newberg is fourth in the Pacific Conference, 5-3. McMinnville fifth at 2-5. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall, along with Heather Seeley-Roberts, about to bring you this game. This is a big game for both these teams. They are still in the hunt, although they're not at the top of the Pacific Conference. This is a big win for both these teams. They have to have it.
Well, and both these teams last year, so Newberg only won 2 games last year, and so they've made a complete turnaround from last year on the cusp of making playoffs. And McMinnville hasn't made playoffs for a couple of years either. So this is an opportunity for someone to, keep their hopes alive. So this is a big game.
Newberg is 11-9 overall, ranked 34th. They've won their last 2 games. They won their first 5 games of the season. McMinnville, they're 7-12 overall, ranked 38th. They are 2-7 over their last 9, so they've been struggling. In the conference tonight in boys action, McMinnville here, Glencoe is at Forest Grove, and Century is at Sherwood. That's a big matchup too. Century 5-2 in the conference, Sherwood 8-0. Sherwood ranked number 5 in the state. They're 17-4 overall.
When we were talking about this before, Pacific Conference generally is not very strong in boys basketball. So the power rankings kind of hurt these teams because the top 3 make an automatic bid into the state playoffs, and then after that it's at large. And so if your ranking's not very good, which we see Sherwood's number 5, then the next highest ranked team is 31. You're not going to get at-large teams in, so you've really got to get that top 3 spot.
Yeah, here's what really points that out. Sherwood is ranked number 5. There are 7 teams in the Pacific Conference. No other team in the conference is ranked above 31.
Right. And so it's definitely one of the weaker conferences, and so that's why you've really got to get that top 3 spot.
You talked to both of the coaches beforehand. They both recognize the position they're in.
They both recognize the importance of this game. Both young coaches, both in their first head coaching gigs here at their school, but both really like their teams and like their chances tonight, and appreciate all the hard work and the improvement that the teams have made as the season has went on.
McMinnville coached by Tucker Coyle, Newberg by Brett Vernon.
So Brett Vernon is a Newberg graduate, went to high school here and played for his dad, who is now his assistant. So how fun is that?
Here's the starters for McMinnville. Number 0, Dylan Ferreira. Number 5, Xander Garage.
Number 10, Bryce Herrick.
Number 10, Bryce Herrick.
Number 20, Brian Lewis.
Number 20, Brian Lewis.
And number 23, Cade Howard.
And number 23, Cade Howard. Those are your 5 starters.
By Tucker Coyle.
And Tucker Coyle hails from Minnesota, he told me. So moved here 4 years ago. Oh, and we got the lights out again. This is fun. They try to make it fun for the home team Newberg Tigers.
All right, here's your starters for
Newberg Nation, put your hands together for the starting lineup for your Newberg Tigers.
All right, here's our starters.
Number 0, Harrison Ramsey.
Number 0, Harrison Ramsey.
Number 21, Grayson Castaneda. And the 2 for Preet Singh. Wearing double threes, Ben Bondurant. And wearing number 34, Jack Thompson.
All right, I'll get you. Here's the starters for the Tigers.
some general housekeeping. So for the
Number
viewers,
0 is Harrison Ramsey.
hit that concession
Number 20
stand.
is Preet Singh. Number 33 is Ben Bondurant. Number 34 is Jack Thompson. Let's see who I'm missing here.
Soft drink. Everyone,
21,
enjoy the game.
Grayson Castaneda. Those are your starters.
And can we point out that Coach Vernon is dressed very nice in a suit. And in today's age, a lot of times you see coaches wearing matching sweatsuits, but Coach Vernon has went, you hate to call it old school because you hate to think the suits are going away, but very nicely dressed.
I
on
like the
bench.
coaches that are dressed in suits rather
So
than a
do I.
sweatsuit.
You don't see it very often.
Tigers with the ball down low. Tigers in the white, moving from our left to our right. McMinnville in the red. They will move from our right to our left.
Foul on the floor.
So like I said, Newberg won 2 games last year, so I asked Coach, I said, what's the difference? And he said, well, we probably had one of the youngest teams in the state, started 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior, or something like that. And so he just said the kids really took ownership, have worked really hard, and got themselves in a position to be better. Well, that was not a great pass right there. So
I may have had things backwards. McMinnville's in the red, and they moving from our left to our right. Newberg in the white, moving from our right to our left. No score, just underway.
Grizzlies at the line shooting 2.
yeah, so we just talked about how they worked really hard in the offseason, really to, because they didn't like last year, only winning 2 games.
At the line, Dylan Farua misses the first. The foul is on Harrison Ramsey, his first. Missed them both. Rebound Tigers. Ben Bondurant with the rebound. Stripped away on the dribble drive.
Yeah, so 2 turnovers from Newberg early.
Step back jumper doesn't go. Grizzlies with the rebound. Turnaround shot in and out. Rebound
So Thompson grew up in Newberg and then moved to Texas after his freshman year and returned for his senior year because he wanted to play with his friends. So they got a nice 6'6" addition to their team. 6'7" addition, sorry. That came back that they weren't expecting. Still
Thompson
0-0.
missed the shot.
You see a nice healthy student body for each team here.
Ball on the side.
I love it when the students start cheering. I think it's fun.
You can't do that. It's one of my favorites.
I like it. So last night at the Oregon State women's game, the band had the best cheers. So that I was actually very impressed. We were sitting right next to the band, so we heard they were as good as all the cheerleaders.
Way outside for 3. Tipped around, goes out, goes off of
So
McMinnville.
Look at this over here. So we've got 2 of the top players for McMinnville and Newberg, 2 girl players that talking after the game. So I like this. So you see sometimes there were rivals on the court, but when we get off the floor, then we got a friendship over here. So I'm seeing 2 of the varsity players get together here and just chat it up on the side.
Well, they live right. I mean, the communities are
20 minutes apart.
right. Probably have mutual friends.
Yes.
We've played almost 2.5 minutes. Nobody has scored yet.
It's part of it, nerves, big game, rivalry, but we got to put the ball in the basket.
Tigers with the ball over the timeline. Spin move, pull-up jumper, blocked. The putback, that goes.
And we have our first basket.
And that is Grayson Castaneda. He'll go to the line.
So Grayson Castaneda is a sophomore, averaging 14 points a game and 5.5 rebounds. Led the state in steals as a freshman last year.
Wow.
Been his starting point guard since day one of his freshman year.
Three to nothing. Tigers lead on the 3 points by Castaneda. Another steal.
That was smart. So I think coach thought that they were going to turn it over because you see he slid on his knees, so he didn't want to get the turnover. So hence he called the timeout.
Timeout on the court. 5:22 left to go in the first quarter. Our score, Newberg 3, McMinnville nothing.
Yeah, not a super high scoring game so far.
Right, the girls had more points than this.
Yes, we did. I'm sure they'll get going here pretty soon.
Thanks for joining us here tonight at Newberg High School, doubleheader here on Oregon Sports Beat. I'm Dave Hall along with Heather Seeley Roberts, a Newberg native.
Not a native, but I live here now.
Right.
Does that mean I was born? I was born in Corvallis, but I don't know what native
Oh,
means.
okay.
Definitely an Oregon native. But my hometown now here in Newberg. 7-minute drive.
I was born in South Bend, Indiana.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Three-pointer for Jack Thompson.
This is the Texas transplant. Back with his home team.
Way outside. No, that doesn't go. That was a three-point attempt by Xander Garash. Gets the ball back, puts it back up short again. Harrison Ramsey brings it over the timeline. Tried to force the ball through. Stepped into the passing lane. McMinnville with the ball.
Yeah, and a bounce pass through there. Real prone to be turned over.
Down the lane, up and in.
Nice finish.
Dylan Ferreira.
So Dylan Ferreira averaging 11 points a game, 2 rebounds, returning starter, and 3-year varsity player.
Went right down the lane and dished it in.
Very animated McMinnville student body right here.
.352 left to go in the first. 6-2, the Tigers lead. Outside with the ball. Grizzlies, turnaround jumper in the lane. No, rebound inside.
That's Castaneda right there.
Quickly inside, reverse layup, dropped it in. Ramsey, Harrison Ramsey with the bucket.
Ramsey, yeah, averages 5 points a game and 3 assists per game. Harrison has started almost every game over the last 2 years and made a big step up this season. And had a career high of 22 points against Mountain View in Redmond this year.
Well, they seem to be set in the backcourt with Ramsey and Castaneda. Didn't you say Castaneda's a sophomore?
Yes, Ramsey is senior.
8-2 now. Tigers lead from the corner. No, rebound, Castaneda. Boy, he's quick to the bucket. Laid it up, hit the bottom of the basket.
Yeah, and then he got his own rebound. I guess they counted that as a shot. Yeah, kind of put his head down, didn't really see where he was at.
I'm not sure on that. It hits the bottom of the basket.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, otherwise I was like, it could have been a travel or double dribble, but oh, they missed someone. He was wide open in that out of bounds play.
Tigers down low. Thompson turns around too hard and be fouled.
Got the foul.
Got a break there because the shot wasn't anywhere close.
No, did not think so.
Jack Thompson at the line shooting 2.
Thompson at the line. He has 3 in the game. Got that one. Well, we played 5.5 minutes, and McMinnville has 1 bucket.
Yeah, they've really got to get something going here pretty soon. Sometimes it just takes a little while, but you don't want this to get out of hand pretty soon. Oh, so I was trying to figure out what these shirts are. So Newberg's got some shirts that say Smack Mac on them with some camo style.
Oh, okay. Having trouble getting the ball over the timeline.
Yeah. There, they got it.
From the side, yes, for
go.
3.
So number 10, that was Bryce Herrick, a senior, averaging 8 points a game and 3 rebounds and shooting 32% from 3. So we saw that was a 3 that was much needed.
Herrick got a 3-pointer.
Oh.
There's a 3-pointer from the corner by number 3.
Number 3.
Ben Davis.
Okay. That's good. Now we got a little bit of scoring going.
12-5. Tigers lead.
You know, both these communities are tight. You know, these. So Coach Coyle was telling me that all of his assistants graduated from McMinnville High School. You know,
Really?
Yeah. So he's got, or 3 of them here. So Brandon Harris, Brady Martin, and Spencer Payne are all Mac High School alumni and former Grizzly basketball players. And so that's always fun when you can come back and coach your alma mater, and so you get what it means to be a Grizzly. And so you like that. And Brett Vernon, you know, obviously playing at Newberg High School. So you see here the people wanting to give back to their community.
I enjoy going to McMinnville, and I do maybe a couple of times every year. I go to see the airplanes.
Oh, yeah. Do you go to the museum or you go to the airplane show?
No, I go to the museum.
Yeah. They also, did you see they have a water park there as well?
Yes.
It's kind of an odd combination, but it works.
Thompson hits the first free throw, 13-5.
So number 15 coming in for Newberg, who is that?
Colton Seifert.
Seifert, yep.
Well, playing in Texas helped Jack Thompson.
There you go. Well, everything's bigger in Texas.
Right.
That's kind of a ticky-tack. The girls' game, I thought they really let him play.
They did.
Grizzlies ball underneath.
1:40 left to go in the first quarter. 14-5, 9-point lead for the Tigers. Short, rolls across the rim though. We've had as many fouls here in the first quarter as we had in the first half of the girls' game.
Yeah. But that's actually kind of a nice switch, because I remember one of my complaints is, as a girls coach, I always felt that they called things too tight because they didn't let them play as athletes. So I always appreciate it when they let kids play.
We're actually in the bonus now.
Yeah.
And at the line, Castaneda hits the first. He's got 4 in the game.
And that's not what McMinnville needs right now.
No.
They don't want to get in foul trouble because they're getting behind. They're already down by 10 in the first quarter.
Second shot, Castaneda got them both, and he has 5 in the game. And the lead is 11, 16-5. Ball knocked away by Castaneda. Works his way in, lays it up and in.
Well, and we saw that, you know, Coach said he was the state leading scorer in steals last year, and he just picked up one right there. And Coach hates to call a timeout right here in the first quarter, but you kind of got to. You can't let it get out of control.
I like how Castaneda went up and protected the ball.
I did too. That was a nice finish.
18-5. Newberg leads by 13.
Yeah, that's not the start that McMinnville wanted. and they know that this is a must-win game, so that's not what they wanted. You see Newberg's cheer outfits. We got a lot of sparkles going on their cheerleading outfits.
They have, it looks like they have a state championship, more than one in cheerleading.
Yeah, it looks like they do. They had
have
one
12.
last year, it looks like, 2025.
I have 12 of them.
Maybe that's what the sparkles are for. So McMinnville's really got to get something going here this last minute. We'll see how the timeout helped, and it helped. There you go. Number 10.
Bryce Herrick, that's his second three-pointer.
Yeah. And he's provided the offense for McMinnville this quarter.
Thompson way outside. No, air ball.
Yeah, McMinnville crowd's going to love that one.
Boy, great pressure that time on the dribble.
Yeah, but he reached across, so that was a foul. He reached across with the wrong hand.
Fourth team foul on the Tigers. 38 seconds left to go. Lead is 10, 18-8. Tigers up.
And some subs coming in on both teams. At end of the quarter here, you have 38 seconds. Give some kids a rest. Get some other kids a chance to go in there and play. Oh, wow. Almost turned that over.
Tigers doing a great job on defense. Hands up. They're in the passing lanes. Lobbed underneath. Shot up. Whistling a foul. It's going to send to the line Xander Guresh.
Yeah. So it's good. He got a good catch. He kind of faded back a little bit on the shot, but he gives himself an opportunity to make 2 points, which they really could use right here. Keep it under 10. There you go. Good finish.
Guresh with his first one.
Both coaches have played 8 kids already. A lot of kids in.
Got them both. Guresh with 2 in the game. Lead is 8, 18-10. 22 seconds. From the side, short. There's the horn, our score at the end of 1. Newberg 18, McMinnville 10. Leading scorer for McMinnville, Bryce Herrick with 6. Leading scorer for Newberg, it is Grayson Castaneda with 7.
Well, that was a rough quarter for McMinnville. Luckily the one kid made the 2 threes to kind of keep them in there, so they've got it within 8. So it didn't end up bad, but for a while, that was looking like they were up by 10, 12, something like that. But I think they made a nice little rebound. But they've got to take care of the ball, and they've got to get some shots in. And 18 points by Newberg, that's a pretty decent quarter.
Right.
Recognize our photojournalist here, Dean Takahashi to my right. Dean Takahashi, thank you for everything.
To me, it looks like Newberg's much better at running a half-court offense.
Yeah, McMinnville's just looking a little out of sorts. And maybe it's Newberg's defense is putting pressure on it, but they just don't look very confident with the ball right now.
Each time Newberg comes down, it looks to me like they're running some set play. Like they've got in mind what they're going to do. McMinnville, I haven't seen that yet.
And maybe they're nervous. Maybe they'll shake it off right now.
Start the second quarter. Grizzlies balls.
All right, underway in the second quarter. And throws it away.
Tigers ball.
Oh, I knew where this name is. So his sister is the really good track star. the Sophia Castaneda. I knew
Oh,
I'd
okay.
heard that name. So, like, she's like an all-state track kid. And so which
Pull up.
makes sense. It makes sense when he's the state leading scorer. You saw how quick he was right there.
He is quick.
I knew I'd recognize that last name. I think she's running, I'm pretty sure she graduated, so she's college, running somewhere collegiately. I'll have to look up that number, where she's playing at.
From the side, too long.
Yep.
McMinnville over the timeline. In the corner.
Yeah,
Knocked away.
Yeah, I just had the ball on the floor there. It was just kind of a dangerous spot to put the ball.
Put the ball down by the floor
Yeah.
out in front of you with
Yeah,
the
that's-
defender right there. And they'll inbound. McMinnville inbound. Herrick will trigger the inbound. He's hit 2 3-pointers.
Yes, and he's kind of kept him in this. He's just pinned here on this sideline. He's got to get off this sideline over here. Oh, they got someone open right here. There you
Gonna
go.
take
Good
it.
pass.
No.
It was a
Across
good
the
shot,
rim.
and that was a good read by number 2 to see that he was open. Well, that's not a bad foul. If you're going to foul, make sure they don't make it. That's what we always say.
Luke Geller at the half for the Tigers, shooting 2.
18-10. Tigers still lead at the line. Luke Greller. Hits the first.
Luke's sporting a pretty good mullet over there. Mullet's kind of making a little comeback. Been around for a couple of years.
Greller got them both, 20-10. Tigers lead by 10.
Yeah, those fouls are just unnecessary right there. They'd already got McMinnville to pick the ball up. McMinnville just looks like they're struggling to get into any kind of offensive set.
Inbound into Farua. Herrick's hit those 2 threes. And going to be a foul. Going to be on Newberg. It's going to be, I believe, on Greller.
That's 2 in this possession.
No, actually the foul is on Thompson, his second.
Yeah, so Thompson's going to the bench. Yeah, and you hate to see those get picked up when they don't need to be.
Long shot, long rebound, goes out of
Yeah,
bounds, goes
it's out of-
off Tigers.
They called him a foul. Oh, no, just
Nope.
out of bounds. Nope, they called a foul.
Grizzlies.
3 fouls on that possession. That one went to McMinnville on number 10 for McMinnville.
Herrick, his first. Castaneda. Run a little weave. Now it starts down the lane, lays it up and in. But Ben Bondurant,
Ben Bondurant. So averages 4 points, 4 rebounds a game. Great athlete who plays forward for us, and he placed in the top 8 in 6A for both hurdles and high jump last year. So you see, he's a good athlete, and you saw that on that take to the basket. You know, Newberg has a lot of, Newberg and McMinnville, these community schools, you got a lot more kids that play more than one sport. They're not specializing. Sometimes they are in the big cities. And so you're seeing that, and you see how that translates over. That track athleticism can translate over to help you on the basketball court.
you know, I did that football game for Newberg here about 3 months ago. What I was impressed with was how well their line blocked. Well, they're wrestlers.
Oh, yeah. It's a great combination. Oh, there you go.
Underneath,
Good pass.
reverse layup, missed it too hard.
It was a good set, though. Got the shot they wanted.
Caden Chapman missed that. Oh,
Oh, in and out.
see, Those violate the law of physics. You can't go that far into the basket and not come out the bottom. Way outside Herrick.
Oh, they got it. That's his third one, isn't it?
No,
Is that the same
that
kid?
was 0, not 10. That was Ferrara.
Oh, I thought that was 10.
Was it?
Yeah, well, I think it was 10.
Okay, we'll give it to him if he saw it.
Yeah.
I thought it was 0. Maybe I only saw the 0.
That's his third one, isn't it?
Yep, Herrick's got 9.
Oh, there he is. Good. I was hoping I saw him.
Works his way in.
He
Now
has
he's
11. Nice. That's a nice little 5-point pickup, and now they've got it within 7.
Yep.
Good job, McMinnville.
22-15. Herrick with 5 straight points.
And that kind of stuff gets the crowd going a little bit and gets your momentum going. That's what you need, is just a little momentum shift. Well, he has 11 of their 15 then.
He does. From the side, yes.
Oh, and he matched it.
Ramsey, other than Herrick, McMinnville has 1 bucket and 2 free throws from the rest of their players.
So that was Harrison Ramsey. He started almost every game over the last 2 years and made a big step up this season. So
25-15 our score.
Could you stand right there, then we'll go here. Okay, everybody wave at the camera. Thank you.
You got a collection?
I'll post it on the Instagram for my 4 followers.
Heather got one of our fans to take our picture.
She seemed happy to do it.
I worked for the biggest sports station in the state. We had the biggest show in the state.
What show is that?
Well, it was on KFXX. It was a call-in sports talk show with a couple of ex-Blazers. And so they did an ad campaign for our show around the city, and I'd look up and there'd be my picture on a bus.
Oh, that'd be
Or
funny.
a park bench or
That's
something.
nice. You're famous.
More people knew me as a sports broadcaster than as a lawyer. All right, Newberg quickly down court. Worked inside. Ball loose, still controlled by the Tigers.
Well, they're dribbling down here. Matt's doing a nice job of stopping that penetration. And here he comes.
Lost the
That's
ball.
got to be something, yeah.
Got up in the air and lost the ball out of bounds.
Right.
That was Ben Bondurant. Still 25-15, midway through the second quarter. Way outside, that's short.
Oh.
Herrick finally missed one. He had kind of a grin on his face.
Yeah, well, it was quite a few feet past the three-point line.
Castaneda traveled. Couldn't make up his mind right there when he got the ball, whether I'm going
I know,
to
that's
shoot it or dribble it. You know, I like him handling the point for Newberg.
Yeah, you can just see he's an athlete.
Down the lane, the floater.
Well, drew the foul. So they'll have an opportunity to make 2 free throws right here.
At the line, number 23, Cade Howard.
Foul the Tigers. Grizzlies at the line shooting 2.
Foul is on Bondurant, his second. got to first. McMinnville still with only one bucket by somebody other than Herrick. And missed the second.
Got the rebound.
Nice
Herrick
block.
with the rebound there, and there's another bucket by number 24.
Cristiano Velasquez.
Well, they needed that. They ended up getting 3 points out of that.
Good job by Velasquez to stay with that. Scoop that one up high.
Yeah, that was kind of a jump in the air scoop, circus shot.
25-18.
And nice defense here by Newberg.
Goes out of bounds off Newberg, went off of Davis, Ben Davis.
Back into the turns, number 34, Jack Thompson.
And here comes Thompson back in with the 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful here.
2:38 left to play in the second. Thompson comes back in with those 2 fouls. Oh, up and in, and guess who? Herrick.
Yeah, that was a nice post up, went across.
He's got 13 of the 20 McMinnville points.
And he only averages 8 a game.
Turnover, ball goes off of Newberg.
Well, look, McMinnville's kind of fought their way back into this. Just down by 5 right now. Which is maybe why Thompson came back in.
Down the lane,
That was a
scooped
nice
up and
take.
in.
Nice take by 24.
I don't have a 24.
Nope, he's not on the roster.
Might
Well,
be
he
the-
must be a freshman, they just said. Maybe it's
Could
Colby
be-
Frank.
Could be Colby Frank off
Could
the
be
JV.
Colby Frank off the JV. And he's a freshman. We heard it from the crowd. It's interesting, though, when you see, you do not often see freshmen play on varsity for boys. But you're seeing it more now, I think, than you used to. You see it more on the girls' side than the boys.
Missed the first.
But both of these teams have a freshman playing. We also saw it in the girls' game as well.
Parker Sellner at the line, missed the first. The lead is down to 3. Missed the second. 25-22, Newberg leads. Sellner.
Oh, wow. That was a block and a half. Nothing gets a crowd fired up like a block, and McMinnville's very excited about that block. If he's a freshman, that was an impressive block. Well, it's impressive either way.
McMinnville brings the ball down. 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Way outside. No.
I think he was excited about that block. I thought he'd shoot a 3. Now, Newberg hasn't scored for a while.
No. It was 25-15 if you remember.
Nice shot. Good finish. He did a good job weaving down the lane. That's Castaneda.
Been a while since Newberg had scored. 27-22, lead by 5, 1 minute in the half. Underneath, wide
nice
open.
pass. And that's our guy with the offense. Number 10, Herrick.
Castaneda pulls up, rolls across the rim. .25 seconds. Herrick cut underneath, they didn't see him. Herrick's outside, steps inside, he's fouled. Fouled by number 12, Parker Sellner. 27-24. We're not in the bonus, so we'll inbound this.
Yeah, I'm sure that foul's frustrating to coach because there's 8 seconds left. They're playing decent defense.
Seifert.
Timeout on the court.
Timeout. Okay. Well, look at this. They came back. You know, for a while it looked like Newberg was going to blow this open, and McMinnville hung around. And Herrick's done a great job of putting some points on the board.
For the longest time, McMinnville was down 10.
Yeah, and got down 12 at one point.
Now the lead is 3.
Like we talked about in the girls' games, basketball's a game of runs. Goes back and forth, back and forth. But I don't think Newberg scored for a good 4 or 5 minutes.
It was a while there.
I love this. Look at, so they've got, so I know the people at home can't see it, but they've got all the senior posters over here on this wall, and just the amount of seniors that are playing sports here at Newberg, which is awesome. So you're seeing with all the different sports, and you love to have that many kids engaged with activities.
I think Ryan's, nope. I thought he was going to be able to try to get a picture, but action's picking back up. Here we go. Having trouble getting the ball in.
That was almost 5 seconds. Who took the timeout?
McMinnville did.
Okay.
And a long pass, not going to get there.
Well, both coaches, I think McMinnville especially has to be pleased, considering the way that first quarter started.
McMinnville scored 9 in that quarter. I'm sorry, Newberg scored 9 points. McMinnville scored 14. It was an 8-point lead, virtually cut it in half.
Yeah.
All right, let me give you the individual scoring. We'll start with McMinnville. Dylan Farua with 2. Xander Garish with 2 at the line. Herrick with 15. Crescento Velasquez with 2. Kate Howard with 1. Frank with 2. For Newberg, Harrison Ramsey with 5. Ben Davis with 3. 9 for Grayson Castaneva. 2 for Luke Greller. 3 for Ben Bondurant. And 6 for Jack Thompson. So leading scorer in the game, it's Herrick. He has 15 of the 24 McMinnville points.
So it looks like we have a fun little game here. We're doing a halftime. Some kind of tic-tac-toe action.
Oh.
All right, we're doing the ASB contest now.
All right. While we got a chance, on behalf of Newberg High School Athletics, we would like to take time to thank our game title partners. First, Providence. We'd like to thank Providence for their commitment to the health of Newberg's kids on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. With compassionate support for all students' physical and emotional wellness, Providence Newberg Medical Center cares for all the kids. Toyota. Your local Toyota dealers are proud sponsors of Newberg High School Athletics. Visit toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. On behalf of Newberg High School, we'd like to thank our other title game sponsors, ADEC, supporting local schools, including academics, sports, the arts, and trade programs that give the kids the opportunity to experience challenge, fair competition, and striving for excellence. ADEC is a proud supporter of Newberg Athletics and the community. And finally, Reed Rental. They have the tools, equipment, and landscape products to help you get your product done. To all our game title sponsors, thank you for your support for Tiger Athletics. All right, we got a few minutes. We're going to take a break. We'll take a break and we'll come back with a couple of minutes to go, and we'll update you on standings and the state rankings. Our score here at halftime, Newberg 27, McMinnville 24.
Sudden death three-point shot. The first one to make, get lined up on 9 Park. We'll count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Mark Brown, I have additional announcements here. People announcing here. One, go now. Hello, everybody. I am Owen Tier. Tonight we had our Dornbecker Children's Hospital fundraiser, and I am pleased to announce all winners. So for our first basket, our basket of community donated items, our winner is Matt Mintier, who is not here at the moment. Okay. Our winner for our second basket here, which is our movie snack basket, is Rita Pelletier, who is also not here. And our final winner for our Valentine's Day basket is our one and only Mark Brown. Come on up and get your basket, Mr. Brown. I want to personally thank everybody who donated tonight. We raised over $800 for Dornbecker Children's Hospital. So everybody who donated, thank you all so much, and everyone enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back. Halftime here at Newberg High School. The second game of our doubleheader tonight, Newberg and McMinnville. McMinnville won the girls' game 55-42. Here in the boys' game at half, Newberg leads 27-24. Let me give you the top 10 teams in the state right now for boys. Number 1 is Southridge. They're 16-5. Central Catholic is second. They are 15-5, although I've seen both those teams, and I like Central Catholic.
Over who?
Over Southridge.
Okay.
Oregon City was 19-1 coming in to the end of last week. Had been number 1 for a number of weeks. Lost last week.
Yeah, who'd they lose to? I saw they'd lost. Do you remember? I think it
might
was
have
Tualatin. I think they lost to
I
Tualatin.
don't think they lost to Tualatin. They're 19-2. Number 4 is Tualatin. They're 16-5. Number 5, Sherwood. They're 17-4. Number 6 is Clackamas, 12-8. Number 7 is Lake Oswego, 15-5. 8 is Jesuit, 14-6. 9 is Nelson, they're 14-6. And 10 is Westview. They are 13-7.
And that was the game we did a couple weeks. But what do you notice about these losses as compared to the girls? You know, the girls, it's 1 and 2 losses. And then look at this, 5, except for Oregon City, everyone else is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're in the top 10.
Central Catholic is 15-5. They have 4 losses to out-of-state teams.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's what it is. So you can see, though, but, yeah, I think that one's but you can see, I think a lot of teams can beat anybody on any night.
I think that's exactly right. You know, the beginning of last week, Central Catholic had to play Clackamas, who is ranked number 6, and Nelson, who is ranked number 9. They won the Clackamas game by 20, won the Nelson game by 40.
Oh.
All right, back underway with the ball.
So who's the one in-state team they lost to?
They lost to Southridge.
Oh, okay.
That's number 1, and Southridge lost to them.
Okay. Okay, back here at the second half, let's see what happens. See what kind of adjustments. I always like seeing what the teams do after halftime.
McMinnville in the red, moving from our right to our left. Newberg in the white, moving from our left to our right. 27-24, 3-point lead for the Tigers. Down low,
Nice
off
play.
the glass, nice bucket.
Yeah, that's by number 10, Herrick again. He's done a nice job tonight. I think he's really kept McMinnville in this game, and he's gotten within 1.
Well, he's got 17 of the 26 points.
Yeah.
Castaneda pulls up, in and out.
I like this kid, too.
Castaneda leading scorer for Newberg with 9.
You just got a little out of control there.
The pressure from the defense. McMinnville's having a tough time initiating their offense once they get over the timeline.
And sometimes kids just get going a little fast.
Inside, nice steal.
Whoa.
And a steal right back. 2 steals there back to back.
Right.
McMinnville winds up with the ball.
Yeah, just kind of not. And there's a third steal.
Waits, Thompson puts it up
There
and
you
in.
go. Yeah, that making a bounce pass at the top of the key is just asking for trouble right there.
Thompson hasn't scored in a while. Got that bucket though. The lead was back to 3, 29-26.
Nice,
That one
that's
drops
a
in.
nice put in. That was by number 5, Xander Garage.
Xander Garage, his first basket of the game. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, so it says he's a sophomore that averages, that's his first basket. He averages 13 points a game.
Yep.
Transferred from Iowa to McMinnville this past summer.
What a play by Castanedas. Turned with his back to the basket, laid that one in.
Well, here's an interesting thing about Garage. His dad is the first-year head coach at Linfield's men's basketball team. So that's number 5.
Do you know what his first name is? Is it Neil?
The kid, it doesn't say, but the dad is Elijah Garage.
Oh, okay.
But I actually watched Willamette and Linfield play this week. So one of my former players, Tanner Overby, is playing at Willamette, and I saw his dad then coach. And so he was one of the most mellow coaches I've seen on the sideline. Didn't get real riled up by like someone else I know, like myself. And anyways, just really mellow on the side, but his kids really responded to him well at Linfield. But guess who had to hit the game winner of that game? Tanner Overby.
You know, you just didn't coach a kid, Tanner Overby. He was the leading scorer in the state.
Yeah, and he scored with 1.4 seconds to go to win the game over Linfield. Oh,
Wow.
that's interesting. Yeah. So they got a kid here from Iowa, so that's fun.
31-30. The lead is now
Wow,
1.
look at that. And at one point, this was a 12-point game.
Yep.
That's why you play the game.
Out on top. Starts down the lane. Stops, spins, turns around. No.
It's a nice little step-through move. But he kind of ran into someone bigger than him there.
All right, at the line for Newberg, it's number 12, Parker Sellner.
Yeah, so Tanner, like I said, is state leading scorer. So he has been the, whatever the conference Willamette Linfield in, he's been the player of the week the last 2 weeks in a row.
There, what is that called?
I know, I can't remember what conference
Linfield's
it's
in it.
Yeah, Linfield,
Lewis and
Clark, Willamette, Pacific. I can't remember what it is either.
McMinnville with the ball, down 2, 32-30. In the lane. Cutter comes down the lane, puts it up,
Wow.
drops in.
And they have tied up this game.
Chance to take the lead on a 3-point play.
And that was Dylan Ferreira. He's a senior. He's averaging 11 points a game. Is that his first basket for the game?
That is his second basket.
Okay, he's returning starter and 3-year varsity player, returning Pacific All-League honorable mention player.
In and out. We're tied at 32.
Yeah, it looks like some people left at halftime, and it looks like this game's going to go down to the end. That's fun.
Castaneda, step back jumper. That's a 2. Long rebound. Quickly down court, lays it up, doesn't go.
What are they going to call this? Oh, they called a foul on it.
Newberg's got off to a really slow start here in
Yeah,
the
they
second
have.
half.
No, they must not have called a foul.
In fact,
No, they gave him the basket. Look.
was that a goaltending
Yeah,
call
they
then?
must have called the goaltending.
Who got the basket then?
I think it was 0.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah, I
did.
think it was 0. I didn't even see the goaltend. Wow, and they've taken the lead, yeah. What was the score at halftime? Has Newberg scored this half?
Newberg, let's see, it was 29-24.
Okay. So
Yes.
it's
They've scored
a
3.
nice pass.
Inside, 2 short. Tigers with the ball. Castaneda way ahead. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line, got it.
That was pretty. And got it right back tied.
13 for Castaneda, 34-34. This may go down to the wire.
Both teams are sending in subs right now.
Way outside. No, rebound inside. Sellner dishes off
Oh,
way
nice
ahead.
pass. Oh, that was a pretty play right there.
The player who initiated the whole thing, Sellner, on the long pass, followed up for the bucket.
That's what you do. That's good hustle right there. That's a nice long pass. That was really nice. Give and go. Oh, this is interesting. A 1-3-1 they've got going on here. So trap it in the corners. So the only thing about the zone, hard to rebound out of.
Tigers with the rebound. Castaneda steps back, pulls up. Nope.
Yeah, I thought about it. Those are hard when you think about it.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
McMinnville wants to take a timeout. Timeout, 2:30 left to go in the third.
Well, he's already used 3 timeouts here.
36-34, Newberg leads.
Yeah. Wow. This has been a tale of fortunes. This is impressive. McMinnville's done some good things. Newberg responded, though, came back and added that, and now got the lead back by 2.
Newberg has only scored 7 points here in the third.
And what's McMinnville have?
McMinnville has
Do your math.
10.
10th, okay. So
I was one of those high school whiz kids. I took all the math there was. I took 2 college courses in high school in math.
Oh, you did?
And the minute I graduated from high school, that was it.
Wow.
No more math.
I loved math in high school until I hit a little class called calculus, and then did not enjoy that class whatsoever.
I took a math course called Statistics and Probabilities.
Oh, I like that.
That was the only one that really came in handy after that.
My dad was a statistics professor.
Really?
At Oregon State, yes, head of the statistics department. So.
How long did he teach there?
Since I was born till let's see, so that would have been 34 years.
Wow.
Yep. Hence the Beaver roots. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Newberg leads by 2, 36-34. 2:30 left in the third.
This has been a fun night of basketball for these communities here.
It's been 2 competitive games.
Yeah, and big thanks to the sponsors that have helped finance this so people can watch from home.
Right. Grizzlies with the ball. From the corner, short.
They got the rebound, though.
Way outside. That one's
Another
off.
short,
The
another
putback
rebound.
rolls around,
Oh.
doesn't go. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that went everywhere but in.
Sellner brings it down court.
Sellner looks like a football player to me. And
He does.
And I noticed the football coach is standing right over there, Jeremy Johnson, so I'm wondering if he's here watching some of his kids. Like we talked about, a lot of these kids play more than one sport here at Newberg and McMinnville.
For 3, doesn't go out of bounds. Whistle. He did call a foul. Foul on the Tigers. .139 left to go in the quarter. The last time these 2 teams played,
Newberg won.
Newberg won. I'm looking for where I had the score written down. 64-37 Newberg.
Oh, wow. I remember Coach Coyle did tell me, he said that was about the worst game we played all year. So he's got to be super pleased with this result. And sometimes even though you try to tell your kids, hey, you know, last game doesn't matter, these guys have improved, you know, you still, so maybe Newberg gets a big lead and then they kind of let the gas off a little bit. Now you see that McMinnville's not going away.
Castaneda kicks it out on top to Thompson. Thompson dribbles through, then sends it back out down the lane. Stolen away by McMinnville.
Well, he passed it away, but yeah.
Oh, intercepted pass, yeah.
What are they going to call that? Okay. Yeah, I tried to make a bounce pass through the key.
Tigers, Grizzlies at the line shooting 2.
At the line would be number 0. That's Dylan Ferrua.
This is a senior.
Missed the first. Missed the second, missed them both. Ferrua has 6 in the game.
So Coach is talking about here, Coach Coyle was also talking about, they just played Sherwood on Tuesday night.
Turnaround jumper by Sellner. He got it.
I like Sellner works hard. I think he's one of those kids that just works really hard. I like that.
He's got 5 in the game, all in the second half.
Out of bounds.
So Coach Coyle was telling me that against Sherwood, that's the best his team he felt has played all year. Even though they lost the game, he felt like they played really hard and they'd made some big strides.
It was 74-47.
Okay.
Of course, Newberg lost to Sherwood 78-30.
Oh, that was a nice little pass. Yeah, you wonder when fouls are going to start factoring in here.
Foul. Tigers. Grizzlies. At the line shooting 2.
Foul is on the Tigers at the line, shooting 2.
Number 24.
Didn't we decide this might be Colby Frank?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yep. The freshman.
Got the free throw.
Foul for the Tigers in the 0. Harrison Ramsey.
Missed the second, 1 of 2. 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. You're right, I think Selner is a football player.
Yeah. Oh, and an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on the Tigers. 0.4 seconds.
I think coach is saying some more time went, like they ran the clock a little bit too far. Because 0.4 you can't do anything with.
Nope, only
But it looks
can
like they're
catch
not
and
going to
shoot.
change it, yeah. Which is going to be difficult full court, but
They're talking about it, whether the quarter's over or not. Nope, it isn't. Nope, actually the referee is going to talk to the other referee.
well, I'm wondering if they're putting more time back on the clock. Nope.
Let's
they
see.
decided not to. It looks like nope.
No, they're not.
I think Coach Coyle was saying he thought there was a 1.5. Shoot it.
Oh,
Well, there's that rafter again.
hit one of the rafters in midcourt.
Yeah,
That's
we
the end of the third. Our score at the end of 3. Newberg, 38. They scored 9 points that quarter. McMinnville, 35. They scored 11. Scoring by quarters, Newberg led 18-10 at the end of 1. Newberg is outscored by McMinnville 14-9 in the second. Newberg led 29-24. In the third quarter, McMinnville outscored Newberg 11-9. It is 38-35. So that big first quarter has been the whole difference in this game when Newberg put up 18. Parker Selner with a big third quarter for Newberg. He had 5. Grayson Castaneda had 4. For McMinnville Grizzlies, their leading scorer in the third quarter was Dylan Ferrua with 4. All right. A win in the Pacific Conference standings on the line. Newberg 5-3, McMinnville 2-5.
Fourth quarter, I'm sorry. Grizzlies ball.
McMinnville with the ball. Send it out on top for 3. No. Iron.
Tigers ball.
Out of bounds. Goes off McMinnville. Tigers ball.
Okay, fourth quarter. Let's see.
Tigers quickly down court. Harrison Ramsey with the ball. Down the lane, Selner. Blocked.
Tigers. Grizzlies ball.
This is going to be interesting right down here at the end. So the last quarter here, it's going to get real physical. Could get a little testy because both these teams need this win to stay in playoff contention.
We've just started the fourth quarter, 38-35. Newberg leads. Tied up underneath on the shot. There's a foul.
Tigers, Grizzlies, headline shooting 2.
Okay, and who's shooting? Got 24. Oh, the freshman. He's got to line a lot.
And he's got 3 in the game. Hits the first. The lead is 2. 38-36, Newberg. Despite the crowd noise, hit the bucket. 38-37.
Oh,
Strip.
wow.
In on the basket, lays it up and dropped it in.
It's going to go back and forth. Nice steal there.
That is Owen Richardson, and that's his first bucket of the game.
Oh, and it was a big one.
Way outside, too long. McMinnville with the rebound. From the side, Herrick missed from the side.
Yeah, I think, oh, they got the ball.
McMinnville comes up with the ball.
Back into the Tigers.
Ben Bondurant checks back in, replacing Sellner.
Sellner had some good minutes.
In the corner. Baseline, kicks it way back out on top. This shot, short. Front iron.
Yep, I saw that kid leak out. I was wondering if they were going to see him.
Turnaround jump shot. No, rebound McMinnville. Owen Richardson with the rebound. Underneath.
Nice pass.
Yes, nice pass and nice bucket.
He's kind of added a little spark right now.
Thomas Merlier.
Kids that those are their first buckets, so it's kids that you're seeing contribute.
Right. Spin move, Castaneda up and
nice
in.
move. He has some nice moves in there.
41-40 McMinnville. Castaneda with 15. Cross-court pass to the corner on the left side. Out on top for 3, bounces around, no, rebound.
I think an offensive foul must have been on the rebound.
Tigers ball back into the Tigers.
The foul is on Thomas Merlier. That's his second.
He had some good minutes, though. This game could go any way. We'll
1 point lead for
starts to-
McMinnville, 41-40, 5:26 left to go.
Newberg taking a timeout right now. Okay, so I went to look up the Olympic athletes. 4 Olympic athletes from Newberg High School.
Okay.
So Ron Finley, class of
Oh,
1958, he was in the Tokyo Olympics for wrestling, which
Okay.
is fitting considering this is a wrestling school.
Did he go to Portland State?
He could have. That's a little before my time. I know
Okay.
I'm old, but not quite that old. So then we have Linda Hughes Sufton, class of 81. She was javelin, so she was in the 1984 and 1988 Olympics for javelin.
Oh.
And then I did remember this other one, who was Rachel Yurkovich, who also was javelin, and she was in the 2012 Olympics.
Okay.
And then in the same Olympics, same class of 2005, also class of 2005, Cyrus Hostetter, he also went in the javelin. So there was a girl and a boy in the class of 2005, and he went to the 2012 Olympics for javelin and the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics, also for javelin.
Wow.
So that's quite an athletic history. I do remember Jurkovic. I do remember her hearing about that. So that's a fun little fact for Newberg, for Olympic athletes. Okay, and for our Olympics right here, who's going to get the McMinnville-Newberg boys basketball game? The gold medal for this game.
You go to Barlow and they have big stuff up
right.
about Ryan Krauser.
Yeah, and I think Krauser graduated the same time as Jurkovic because I think they were all going to those same Olympics.
Central Catholic has them up for Galen Rupp.
Oh, yeah.
Newberg with the ball.
Krauser's had quite the long-term history, though. Like, he's still in Olympics.
I think he
at
has
least
5 gold medals.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a lot of Olympics he's been in.
Did you know Gresham High School has an alumni who won the NBA slam dunk contest?
Is that Freddie Jones?
Yep.
Did he go to Gresham High School or Barlow High School?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me back up. He went to Barlow.
Yeah, I think he went to Barlow. The Gresham and Barlow right next to each other.
Yeah. Inside, knocked away, then picked back up. McMinnville with the ball, the shot, that is knocked around, rebound, the putback up and in.
Nice rebound by number 2.
Owen Richardson.
He's had a nice fourth quarter.
He's got 4 points.
I think they've all come this quarter. And he got that assist for the other basket they had.
McMinnville's brought some players here in the fourth quarter off the bench, and they've scored.
Yeah.
Richardson scored a couple, Merlier scored a couple.
And that's what you love. Like, if you can bring in a player and they can contribute and make your team better, that's awesome.
43-40. Is this the biggest lead of the game for McMinnville?
I think so. I think they had a 2-point lead earlier.
Down low, Thompson, Castaneda back
There
to Thompson, up,
Oh.
too hard, tipped around.
Yep. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call that a foul.
It's going to be McMinnville ball. 3:59 left to go in the game.
So not a real high-scoring game either, but a bit entertaining nonetheless.
Both games entertaining.
Yeah. It's been a good night over here in the Berg. Oh,
Knocked
wow.
away, tip. Inside, tried to stuff it and it came out.
Oh, that drives the coach crazy. Yes, you do want the stuff, but it's like, make the layup.
Bondrat came in.
Let's see if he's going out right now.
And you're exactly right.
Yep. We're gonna have a little talkie about just make the layup.
Baseline right to left. Ball knocked loose.
Yeah, there's a lot of hand. Oh man.
Castaneda steps in the passing lane, has it, goes down the lane, lays it up. That doesn't go the putback. That does.
The putback. Good foul.
Thompson.
Castaneda's got 2 or 3 steals this game. They talked about he's the state leading steal getter.
Thompson in double figures with 10. The lead is 1. 43-42. McMinnville. Way outside, short, tipped around. It's going to go off
Newberg
of
touched it. Yeah.
Off of Preet Singh.
So lots of maneuvering here right at the end of the game. So kids in and out of the game, trying to get that kid that you need to make the right possession.
Singh checks out. Colton Seaver checks in. From the side for 3, short, knocked around. Castaneda with a rebound. He'll bring it up over the timeline. Thompson for three. No, too hard.
Good block out there by number 24, the freshman.
And that ball goes loose. Tip.
Yeah, and so you're seeing, you've really got to take care of the ball here. So make sure you've got that you at least give yourself a chance to take a good shot.
1 point lead for McMinnville with the ball. Fires it underneath. The shot up. Tipped around, doesn't go. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Newberg ball. A break there for the Tigers.
That's what I thought.
And
Okay,
McMinnville going to press.
Let's see what happens here.
Down low, spins, turns around,
nice
up and in. Sellner.
That was a nice executed play. I think they took their time, ran a set, got the shot, a good shot.
Newberg with a 1 point lead. Sellner with 7 in the second half.
Oh, and the foul.
Blocking foul
So what's our
on.
foul situation? 4 and 2. So we'll see if free throws come back into it in a little bit.
Now that's the second time they've changed those exact two players in the last minute and a half.
So maybe they're doing, sometimes coaches do offense, defense,
Right.
do some different things.
From the side, short, air ball, kicked out.
Oh, and now they're going to start shooting. So that's the 5th foul. So that's not, I'm sure, what coach wants. So now every time Newberg fouls, McMinnville will be shooting. Now we'll see if they can make the free throws.
Right. At the line for McMinnville, 23, Cade Howard. He's made one free throw. Got that one. 2 point, or I'm sorry, we're even, 44-44. See, we're making the same change again.
Yeah.
Got them both.
The other thing, when you change a player, then it also allows the clock, so you can kind of set your players. So sometimes that's why coaches do it as well.
1 point lead for McMinnville, 45-44, 1:25 left to go in the game. Castaneda moving without the ball. Now pops out on top. Sellner's down low, and there's going to be a foul.
That's not 4. That's only their
Right.
That's only their 3rd foul.
Brian Lewis grabbing on Sellner, pulled him down.
Yeah, and that's not really necessary too, because they've got the. Oh wow, he's wide open.
Oh, Sellner.
Wide open.
Sellner with 9, all in the second half. 1 point
That
lead
was
for
a good-
Newberg.
Oh man. Oh.
Fired the ball.
Yeah,
and
just
went-
fired the ball. It was a good pass. I mean, the right pass, you got to catch. But
Right.
back to this offense, back to this out of bounds play. The kid that took the ball out, that was just smart. He waited a little bit, found the open player, just hesitated. So less than a minute. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's time. You don't need to foul because you got plenty of time on the shot clock.
Castaneda fouled. Fouled by
That's still
Barua.
only 4. Yeah, but it's unnecessary because you don't need to send him to the free throw line.
Right. 1 point lead for Newberg, 46-45, timeout. 47 seconds to go.
Yeah, see what coaches want to do here. Well, this is an exciting game.
Games that are competitive are fun games.
Yeah,
you don't
they
have
are.
to have the number 1 team in the state beat the last team by 50.
No, those aren't very fun to watch. These games are much more fun to watch. And this is what you want for inter-school rival. You want the game tight and close.
Whoever wins this game has worked for it.
Yeah. And then, and then the other, both teams, it could go either way. But then also these are the games it's like, oh, if we just would have done this or just would have done this.
Right.
But that's why it just comes down to little things. Little things matter. And this one we see it's a 1-point game right now.
Herrick, who had 15 in the first half, has 2 in the second half.
Okay.
On the other hand, for Newberg, Sellner, who didn't score in the first half, has 9 in the second half.
Good job. Okay. 47 seconds. Let's see what happens.
And
so we see Newberg, or that McMinnville will go to the free throw line, and Newberg is 1 foul away from going.
into Thompson. There's 32 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock and the game clock are off by about 9 seconds. Castaneda better be careful. He's back there by the timeline. Down the lane. Dishes off. Sellner up and
there
in.
you go. Great play. Well executed. Sellner's done a nice job and good pass by Castaneda. Okay, let's see how McMinnville responds.
Up by 3.
You still got plenty of time. Oh, he called the timeout. Say it, you just need a basket. You can get, sometimes I think they got to force up a 3.
Look at this,
saying?
Heather.
Oh.
Sellner, no score in the first, 11 in the
11.
second.
And he's had as much as the rest of the team put together in the second half.
He has.
He's had 11, the rest of the team's had 10.
Yep.
So,
And that was a great play.
Yeah, and you see McMinnville, they've had some other players come in that, normally aren't big scorers and have come in and made some good contributions.
So there is 10 seconds left to go in this game. McMinnville trails by 3, 48-45. They'll have the ball.
Yeah, this has been, this is exciting. Well, 10 seconds, we'll see what they do with it. Maybe Herrick can come up with another 3.
Would you shoot something right away, or
Well,
you're down 3?
I'd try to get something going to the basket and hope they fouled you. Unless you have a wide open 3, but you got 10 seconds, you just got to get it up you got to get a shot up quick. But maybe if you get an open 3, you get really, except for him, he's the only one that's made a 3 the whole game.
Yep. Only player on McMinnville with the 3,
Yeah.
and he has 3 of them.
And really, there's only 1 3. There's not. Oh, I guess there's a couple 3s.
Harrison has 1, Davis has 1, and
so
Bondurant has 1.
we'll see what they hit. Yeah, no one else has made one.
So each team with 3. Set for the inbound. Here we go.
Better get something going. Oh, they fouled. Oh, he's going to go to the free throw line.
Not a bad move, though.
Well, he should be going to the free throw line.
Yeah, Tigers are in the bonus. He should be at the line.
Yeah.
He is.
Foul on the Tigers. Grizzlies.
This is Garage. He has 4 in the game.
Let's see how he does here. Nice.
Got that one. Do you make this one or try to miss it?
No, I think you try to make it and then you just foul or try to give a steal here and get a 5-second call. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Here we go. Inadvertent
Just
horn.
finish.
Garage wisely steps back and gets his composure. He was startled when that horn went off.
Yeah. That was good the refs did that. Nope, he missed it.
Missed it on
And
purpose.
see, and he didn't hit the rim.
Right.
So that's the thing, unless you practice it. And so
Tigers ball.
That's a
it's hard to miss it on purpose. It's just yeah, you've got to hit the rim. That's the problem on that because it just went flying off the backboard. So now you've really got to try to get a 5-second call. Otherwise, you got to foul as soon as it comes in.
0.8 of a second went off the clock. There's 4.1 seconds now. Timeout. 48-46. Newberg leads by 2.
Yeah.
You have to foul right away on the inbound
Oh
pass.
yeah, you've got to. But I'd still try to get the 5-second call first. You know, could you maybe get a 5-second call or get a steal? You know, something that you don't have to sit. Because even when you get the ball, you know, you got 4 seconds to get it all the way up. So.
McMinnville has a foul to give. They're not in the bonus.
Well, I know, but when they foul here, that'll go to the bonus.
Oh.
Because they'll have 5 then. So.
Time out of the Tigers' ball.
Inbound.
And quick foul.
Yep.
Seems like that coach should argue that time a little bit.
And they foul Castaneda. He hit 3 free throws in the first half. He's going to go to the line.
I think that coach should argue how much time came off the clock.
2.6 seconds left in the game. Castaneda at the line. Got the first. The lead is 3. Castaneda was 16 in the game.
Well, you still got 3 seconds, you know, so it's going to be, this is going to, see now this is where missing that free throw before is because now if he makes this 4-point game.
Mm-hmm. Got them both.
That's it. Well, there's no 4-point play unless they foul him on he's made a shot. So
you just let the other team do whatever they want. Throw it down court.
I
shoot
would.
it.
I wouldn't foul. I mean, I'd try not to foul because even if they make it, all you have to do is take the ball out and stand there. I'd be like, what you don't want is by some act of God, he makes a 3 and then you foul him on it.
Yeah.
So,
Century was
Awesome.
playing Sherwood tonight. If Sherwood wins that game, Century will be 5-3 in conference. Newberg will be 6-3.
huh. So, but yeah, just look at those rankings though. 31, 37, 34, 38, 44, 46.
Yeah.
You know, it's just tough to, you're not going to get anyone in except for your top 3 with those rankings. And so, you know, so that's why you've really got to get those top 3. And so you've got Forest Grove, Century, and Newberg. So Newberg's given themselves a chance, but they've got to, you know, they've got to win out over these teams because they're not going to make it in on an at-large berth. And so that one, like I said, and they'll be interesting with Sherwood. So then Sherwood, you know, ends up playing teams that aren't quite as competitive. And then, okay, let's see what they do here.
Put the big man on the inbound pass.
Okay, shoot it. Yeah.
Short. That's it.
So you notice, Newberg just kind of stayed back, didn't mess with it. But they have nothing to hang their heads about. They played hard. They gave themselves a position to win. I liked it. Both games. Oh, who's your daddy? I wonder
like
who
that
their
one.
daddy is. I don't know.
All right. Newberg won 2 quarters in this game. They won the first and the last.
Okay. Well, the last is the most important. So,
All right, let me give you the individual
Okay.
scoring. Let's start with McMinnville. Dylan Farua got 6. Owen Richardson with 4. Thomas Merlier with 2. 5 in the game for Xander Garash. 17 for Bryce Herrick. 15 of those in the first half. Crisanto Velasquez with 2. 3 for Cade Howard. And 5 for Colby Frank. For Newberg, Harrison Ramsey with 5, Ben Davis with 3, 11 in the game for Parker Selner, all in the second half.
Yeah.
17 in the game for Grayson Castaneda, 9 in the first half, 8 in the second. 2 for Luke Greller, 3 for Ben Bondurant, and 10 for Jack Thompson.
I thought it was fun. I think McMinnville showed a ton of heart right there because they could have folded early and they didn't. They came battle back. They got the lead. It could have just went anyone's game. And I thought that both teams had some players step up and just do some really good things. Now they're saying who's your daddy, but the girls McMinnville girls won, so really it was a split, on both sides. And so anyways, I thought both teams did some really good things and put themselves in a position to win.
Newberg had 3 players in double figures, 17 for Castaneda.
Yeah, he's a nice
11
player.
for Selner, and 10 for Thompson. I like Castaneda. Sellner made the difference in the second half.
Yeah, he did. I thought, and that's a kid that does his role well. It's like where can I make shots? He made them all around the basket. He's not trying to do too much. He does the little things and finished it out. And so I thought they did I think they did a lot of good things. I was really happy. I thought it was a really fun game to watch. And this is great. Look at all these people here. Everyone got to enjoy a good basketball game. 2 good basketball games.
Newberg now goes to 6-3 in league, 12-9 overall. McMinnville 2-6 in league, 7-13 overall. All right, got some people want to thank Newberg High School, of course, for their hospitality. I want to thank all the head coaches tonight. Sean Costi, the head coach for the McMinnville girls. Luke Lindell from the Newberg girls. Tucker Coyle, the head coach for the boys from McMinnville, and Brett Vernon. By the way, I saw Coach Vernon jumping up and down over there at the end of the game. So I want to thank all of those people. Our crew tonight, Alva Myers, our technician, and Steve Roberts, our technician. Ryan Johnson, our producer, who ran the camera. Everybody took some turns, I think, on the camera. My broadcast partner tonight, Heather Seeley Roberts. Heather, good job.
Thank you.
Any final comments?
No, I thought it was a fun night of basketball. This is what you want on Friday night. Fun working with you as always, and I got a short drive home tonight. Now you guys get the long drive home.
We got the long drive home.
Welcome out to the Berg. So, yeah, we hope we come back, and thanks to all our sponsors and Oregon Sports Beat.
We do. We thank all our sponsors. Again, we're Oregon Sports Beat. Go to OregonSportsBeat.com. We have our calendar up of upcoming events. Next week, Friday night, a doubleheader at Central Catholic High School. Be the Rams girls and boys against the Barlow Bruin. Girls and boys, remember Coach Johnson, they won the state championship last year. He has over 700 career wins. Thanks for joining us tonight at Newberg High School. It was a lot of fun. I'm Dave Hall. Our final score tonight in action here. In the girls, it was McMinnville over Newberg, 55-42. In the boys game, a barn burner that went right down to the final 5 seconds, it was Newberg 50, McMinnville 46. Good night, everybody.